Hey everybody, it's Mergle, and today we're gonna be going over an update on 10 million gold challenge. Been doing some grinding here. You can see I get crashed a lot at this spot, but when I do get a kill, it's a lot of it. That's been pushing me up there. We're almost at 10 million at this point. I mean, we're at 3 gold, 14 silver, so obviously the progress is a little bit downgraded from last time. I had to invest in a bunch of gear so I could do this, but I feel from this point on we will be pushing those numbers really fast. So that's the update for you, and obviously I'm just being a tool. I put all the gold in my guild bank. I took out what was in there, and then I put the gold from this into the guild bank because I haven't been grinding gold. I haven't been able to go out farming and stuff. I just don't have time to, because I know I've mentioned this before, but I am very busy with reputation farming, because for all intents and purposes right now it's believed that you need exalted on every single character that you want to get a class mount on, which means Ripperoni, if you have an alt that you want to get it on, you have to get exalted on that alt with the Legion Fall Commander people. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing with all my alts. They are all revered at this point, I believe, or they're either revered or very close, which means I still need 21,000 rep, but that has been very time consuming, because if you can imagine doing it on every single class every day in the Broken Shore, there's a lot of world quests. But I have been gold farming, just mostly through sniper, and it's not time consuming at all to do sniper. It can take all day to find good snipes, but I'm gonna be playing anyway, and I have 3 accounts, and I will show you in a minute how I play them and how I run my sniper. But if you'd like to know, this is what I'm up to. So in my guild bank, I have 4,827,677 gold. I left 180k on the sniper character that I use, because I need to have something in case something big pops up. You never know when somebody's going to post a Spectral Tiger for 100k instead of the million they intended to. So that way I have plenty of gold. 180k is more than enough for almost anything that's going to appear on sniper, meaning I'm just over 5 million gold, so I'm more than halfway there. Maybe it's more than you thought I had. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I talked about this, so maybe it's more than you thought I had. I had 2.8 million in the last video, so it's quite a bit. But like I said, I don't really have time to farm, and the reason I put it in the guild bank is because it's easier, because the world quest gold I get on all my alts does add up pretty fast. Probably at least 400k has come from that. The majority of it is obviously from sniper and sniping stuff. Like, I'm pretty salty about 2 snipes that I missed, because both of them happen when I would get up and go to the bathroom or something like that, and then I come back and it's like, because I know it's already gone. Snipes only stay up there for a couple seconds, especially really good ones, but I missed 2 legendary pieces, both posted at like 130 gold. So that would have been like 150k flip each piece, and I missed them both. And I think that's the best thing that I missed. I have made plenty of gold flipping other stuff, but I mean, legendaries are just cool. I want to be able to buy one for dirt cheap, and that'd be really fun, but I haven't gotten the opportunity. I missed both opportunities. But anyways, how do I do it? Since I've got 3 accounts, this is what it usually looks like. So I don't have dual monitors or anything, and this monitor is 19 inches, so it gets very hard for me to see things sometimes, but bear with me, because I'm going to show you how I play. Now, I did a video a long time ago showing how I played, but this is what it looks like. So I have sniper running on the other account, and as long as I'm online, I'm pretty much always doing that. And I'll put it like this in the corner, where it lines up just to where I can like see the top of it, and then see the screen, and then that's it. That's all I can see on that screen. I obviously notice when somebody whispers me or something, because it'll flash on the icon at the bottom, but I don't see anything else. This is all I see on that screen. And then I'll have another screen that covers like this part of my monitor, so over here. And then I have another one down here. So this is my 2 WoW accounts that I'm playing on to simultaneously cover up this half of the monitor. The sniper is up here. And then for those of you that watch my old school Iron Man, he's down in this corner, usually doing something that I can do while AFKing. So he's down here doing something. I have 2 WoW accounts going over here, and then sniper up here. And that's where all of my gold has come from for the majority of it. But I can't really go out and farm. I just can't, because there's so many things I want to do in prep for, 7.2.5. A lot of things coming out with 7.2.5. I can't say that I appreciate the staggered content that they're doing right now with 7.2. It's kind of boring each week on Tuesday when the quests are, I don't know, not exciting is the only way to put it. But hey, you know what? It's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out, so I won't knock them down for that. They do have a lot of stuff planned, which is nice. I just wish it was a better release schedule, I guess, because each Tuesday is just rather boring when the quest is like the Centenax thing was kind of silly, but when Suramar, it was really fun. I liked the quest they gave out each week with that. But that's the update on 10 million gold. I don't know when I'll be finishing, I get like 700k a week, so based on that schedule, it would take me 7-ish more weeks. 700k to a million. I will have a big boost, I think. So if the schedule continues as is and they plan to release 2 Sargeras at the same time, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This week would likely be the week of 2 Sargeras, because finishing Breaching the Tome would finish on this day. If and it was estimated that around June 2 Sargeras would come out. I think that's when people estimated it. So this would be the week that 2 Sargeras would finish, Breaching the Tomb achievement would finish, and 2 Sargeras would open. I'd get a huge boost around this week, because the majority of my gold comes from flipping BOEs and stuff. And with 2 Sargeras coming out, there'd be a ton of BOEs being posted for either insanely low prices or just, I don't know, huge margins. And I could buy and sell for really high. I would make a ton of profit in these coming weeks with my sniper. But nothing really exciting to say. I wish I could say I was farming more. I really wish I could, because I do like farming. Farming's one of my favorite things to do, but I love hidden stuff and mounts more than I do farming. So I need to get those reputations up so I can do the mounts when Class Hall mounts come out, because I will be exalted on every character by this time. And it says Breaching the Tomb is required for Class Hall mounts, so I will be exalted by this point for sure. Especially since each of those quests give like 1,500, and everybody's already either really close, like within 1,000 rep, or already past revered. Depends, like my human guys are already past revered, but of course humans, they got their cheap old 10% buff. And yeah, I want to farm more, I really do, but I gotta focus on the more fun stuff. I love mounts and crap, so that's what's up. I still am planning to give away the spider mount, so Bloodfang Widow, once we finish this, either US or European servers, it doesn't matter. If you win it on the European server, though, I have to say gotta give me 2 weeks to farm to like 2 million gold over there. You know what I mean? I won't have any gold over there because my European account, I never log on it. It's not even active. It doesn't have a membership, so I would have to farm 2 million over there. But everybody's eligible, so once we finish this, somebody's getting this mount. I will also be purchasing it for myself because, believe it or not, I haven't done it yet. I thought it would be fun to do at the end of the challenge. Purchase it, maybe at the same time as the person. If it's on a US account, I will do it at the exact same time as the person on the US. Be cool, I thought. Anyways, that's really all that's going on. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.